How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. So before I get into the topic, I had a high school student reach out to me saying she wanted to interview me for her anthropology class via Zoom. So we did that interview, and she's very mature for her age. She's going far for sure. She recorded the interview, and I asked her if I could put it on YouTube. She said, that shouldn't be a problem. So she said she was going to send that to me. So if she sends that to me, then I'll definitely put it on YouTube. She asked me questions about how the job affects my mental health, my personal life, and how the job is, how it affects my body, things like that. So I think you guys really like that interview. But yeah, be on the lookout for that if she sends it to me. But the topic at hand, as a career employee, we just got cost of living adjustment, which not a lot of jobs can say that they offer that. It wasn't that much, but still, it's in the positive direction. Up is the best direction. So even if it was a little bit, going up is good. When I was applying to be paint in the painters union, when I was younger, I tried to get in the painters union. They started off at like 18 something an hour for an apprenticeship. So when you first start, like let's say you start as a CCA, that's basically like an apprenticeship. You got to pay your dues, and the pay will start going up and up. You just got to put in your time. In the painters union, you start off as an apprentice at the lowest part of the pay scale, and then once you're journeyman, you keep going up and up into the top of the pay scale. So that's kind of how this is. You kind of have to pay your dues. A lot of people don't see that. They don't see if they stay here 10, 12 years, they'll be at 36 an hour. They don't see that, after 2 years maximum, you get benefits. These benefits are top notch. Like I said earlier, these, Ted Baker glasses only cost me $36. That, and plus, a whole bunch of other eye tests, eye exams, and things like that. Over $800, only paid 36. So we have really good insurance, and it's definitely worth it. But a lot of people quit before they even get to that point. So, and a lot of people see the starting pay too. They're like, oh, as of right now, it's like 19 something an hour. I'm pretty sure. So they see it's $19 an hour. Oh, that's pennies. I'm not working for that. They're not taking into account the overtime. So it's almost $40 an hour with the overtime. They're not taking into account that top pay is $36 an hour, and they're gonna get to there if they put in the work. I started off at 17 something an hour. Now I'm at 22, 24 an hour, and it's gonna keep going up. And my checks have been looking super nice. Even take home, I'm putting money into my TSP 401k. Money's being taken out from my pension, benefits, and my take-home checks are still the most money I've ever made. So, and it's gonna keep going up from here. You just gotta put in the work, put your ego to the side, start off at the bottom and work your way up to the top. That's what everyone else has to do. Like I said, put your ego to the side, work hard, put your time in, and you're gonna be making a decent living and good money and have great benefits. So, everyone starts somewhere. Like I said, with the painters union, you start off as an apprentice and then you become a journeyman. The more experience you have, the more time you put in, the more money you're gonna make. So you gotta think long term, and do all the right things too, like stretch and eat right and do all those things, and you'll have a really nice career, one that you could feel fulfilled. And I'm super blessed too. I'm super blessed that 2 years in, I'm making good money with good benefits. And if I would have just quit during that snowy February I started, I wouldn't know what it's like to have a career like this. So, but yeah, just stick through it, and it gets easier. Trust me. There's so many people who message me saying, it was rough when they first started, but it gets easier. It gets easier, especially now. Like we're having the transition period where it was super cold, and now it's starting to get towards the spring weather. Like the 40 degrees, 50 degrees is starting to get warmer, and that's when I noticed the job got easier, when it was winter, and then transition to spring and summer, and delivering in these nice days. That made it a lot easier. So, But yeah, I just wanted to make that video about the the cost of living, and we got a lot of good benefits here, and we're constantly climbing that pay scale. Let's keep making that money. I started at 17 something. Now over $5 in 2 years. Over $5 in 2 years. So that's pretty damn good, and there's no stopping in sight. Um, so yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Put that work in, put that time in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.